me if I was Thanos. Okay, guys, welcome back to another episode of the podcast. I'm your host, Evan.
And I'm your host, Gabe.
This is, of course, a snack podcast. It's a podcast where we acquire and review the latest and greatest snacks.
So that you know what to try and what not to buy.
And the name of this podcast is the Super Tasters Podcast. For your listening pleasure or your viewing pleasure if you're watching on YouTube. Thank you so much to all of our followers on YouTube, and a very special thank you to our patrons on Patreon, patreon.com/supertasterspodcast. Thank you to KGMA. Thank you to Les Britt. Thank you to Tape Master, Clearly Awesome, and of course the Pickler, the insidious Pickler, and thank you to everybody who followed us on TikTok for our giveaway. A winner was chosen. If you were watching on YouTube and you went to TikTok to join the giveaway, if you didn't see the update, a winner was chosen. The Pepsi has been shipped. We would like to do more giveaways in the future, though.
Congratulations to Phobos if you're watching.
Phobos was the winner. Congratulations to them. So we've got a lot for you today. Taste buds. We've got some new Pop-Tart flavors: the frosted apple turnover, the cinnamon roll, the frosted cinnamon roll, and the Boston cream donut, which I don't know how new it is, but it's new to us.
Yeah.
We've got some new wheat thins, the spicy sweet chili, and we of course we had to get those brand new all dressed Lay's. Now, the all dressed Ruffles came back to the United States. Lay's has done an all dressed flavor in the past in the US, but it was a kettle variety, so it'll be interesting to compare those. What about these? What about these? And what about those?
We got the from the brand Baby Star, which I'm not familiar with. There's crunchy ramen snacks. There's two different textures. There's like a braided looking one where it's like actual noodles clumped together. The other one kind of looks like yakisoba straws, where it's like crunchy noodles in two flavors: original soy sauce and red chili. And then we got our hands on the golden SRIRACHA Doritos in the golden bag.
Yes, the bag is so shiny. It's like a foil Pokemon card. It looks great. I'm so excited to crack into those. What should we crack into? I'm going to tilt this up a little bit for you. What should we crack into first?
You know,
should we try to space out the Pop-Tarts, do you think?
Maybe do some savories and then do some Pop-Tarts. I was thinking the wheat thins.
Okay.
Seems like a pretty good neutral place to start, which is kind of funny because it's spicy sweet chili flavored. But I think wheat thins usually, their proprietary wheat thin wheat tastes pretty similar across the board, at least in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, so these are new. They smell like wheat thins. Where do you stand, wheat thins versus Triscuits?
Wheat thins. Not even close. Triscuits are, it's odd that we still make them.
I agree. So...
Ooh, they smell good. They smell like soy sauce, surprisingly.
I'm going right in. A little mild.
Mm-hmm.
But not bad.
No. I remember... maybe this won't be funny to anybody but me, but when I was a kid, I remember our mom liked the tomato basil wheat thins.
Yeah.
And she was snacking them one time, and I was, always have been a curious snacker, and I was like...
Yeah, you should drink her Mike's Hard out of the fridge.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Starting pretty early.
Lemon Mike's Hard, baby.
But she... remember she was crunching on them, and I was like, hey, can I try those? And she's like, they're grown-up snacks. That's how old I was. And I was like, all right. And then eventually, asked again. She let me try one. I was like, I might be a grown-up because these kind of kick ass.
Yeah.
And so I was just going to crazy town on her tomato basil wheat thins.
They're definitely for millennials because if you read here, it says open for 100% awesome.
Ew.
So she wasn't wrong. They are a grown-up snack. I always view wheat thins as like a kid snack. Ooh, there's a tiny bit of spice to this.
Mm-hmm. The very
I
end,
actually really like these. This is... It's been a while since I've had the variety of wheat thins, but this
I know
is
what you're gonna say.
Up there with one of my favorite wheat thins flavors that I've had.
I think it's the best wheat thin I've had.
It might be my favorite. I was waiting for you to say it before I started saying it. Let me rinse off my fingers with the wet towel that I keep, the cold wet towel. And guys, no, stop asking me if I washed the towel. No, I don't wash the towel. Yes, it's been a couple months. Yes, there's a little bit of mold, but it's like,
why would he wash it? It's perfectly seasoned.
exactly. I'm seasoning it like a cast iron. Those are not bad, especially if you're looking for something, quote unquote healthier. I don't have any issues with that. I think that might be a 4 for me for those wheat
I think
thins.
it's a 4 too.
I think those are pretty solid.
I think the spice helps it. I like the sweetness. I like the slight, soy sauce Asian zing that it has.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, I think 4 is fair.
Yeah, it doesn't really say Asian zing on here. It just says spicy sweet chili, so I'm kind of wondering where...
No, I added that. It was ad lib.
Oh, okay.
You want to do a Pop-Tart?
Yes, I'd like to do a Pop-Tart. A Bop-Tart.
No. These are Pop-Tarts. These ones aren't Pop-Tarts.
They're not Ghetto Gastros. I loved the Ghetto Gastros.
These are not black-owned pastries.
By the way.
Yeah, those are great. If
I
you want to send us some, it's crazy. But if you're watching...
We don't have a P.O. box yet.
Oh, true.
But we are halfway there. We've got 5 patrons. Once we reach 10 patrons on Patreon, we are going to open a P.O. box. Guys, if you want to support patreon.com/podcast, thank you to those of you who have already chosen to support. It's $5 a month. That's the only tier. You get some behind-the-scenes stuff. Anyways, yeah, I'm thinking the apple frosted turnover Pop-Tarts. I love the little man on the back. I don't know if it is like an anthropomorphic pop, like if it's... Oh, no, it is a guy in a costume. You can see the holes.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's the one that they did at the Super Bowl where they had him lower into a giant toaster.
So but I thought maybe I don't know. I thought maybe that like in Pop-Tarts canon, there was a human hybrid Pop-Tart and the mascot was representing, like when people put on a costume, at like a parade of like a Chinese dragon and there's like 12 people in the costume.
Yeah.
They're not being 12 people in a dragon costume.
They're
representing a dragon. So when I saw the Pop-Tart mascot at the Super Bowl or whatever, I was like, this guy is representing the human Pop-Tart hybrid.
He's the avatar on Earth for the Pop-Tart man.
The guy that was created in a lab that was spliced between human Pop-Tart genome. But no, as you can see in the picture on the box, it canonically
the mascot for the Pop-Tarts is a mascot.
Yeah. Which is a little
thank you for coming with us on that ride. Smell these. They smell like green apple, like fresh green apple.
That's a very strong apple scent.
Now let's see which of the rare Pop-Tarts, hang on, I'm gonna.
Oh, the variant, the designs.
Yep.
They're actually on there.
You gotta shuffle these around, put them in the back.
Yeah, these are my fortune cookies. Okay, you kind of chose for me. Oh, it's the Click and Heels.
We got the Click and Heels.
Oh, that's a misprint.
Just the Pop-Tart.
That's actually a misprint. That's worth more. He's
true.
like trailing off the edge. It looks like one of those SpongeBob popsicles that are like melted and the design's ruined.
Yeah.
Let's do this one. I'm gonna take a smaller piece. Like I said, I'm trying to eat less sugar.
My New Year's resolution was to eat more sugar.
That's what your doctor told you too, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He was like, you don't eat enough sugar. You definitely need to eat more. And I was like, you're the doctor.
And you said...
And then my dentist was like, have you been talking... Well, which doctor you go to?
Yeah, the doctor. And then you ask the doctor and you're like, and what benefits will that have for me? He's like, I want you to drop dead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, doctor?
Yeah.
And it turns out it was Dr. Acula.
Yeah, I was going to say Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil. Yeah, Dr. Evil Doctor. That's the only one that your health insurance...
It's the one that's approved.
It's the only one
he has the lowest
covered.
copay, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. Tastes pretty appley.
It's very appley. It's really strong. Not in a bad way. God, it's like there's applesauce in there.
Yeah. I definitely think they did a good job of trying to recreate an apple dessert that has actual apple in it.
Yeah. I'm not crazy about... Like, I would say that, like, my position on most apple desserts is, like, they're okay. That's kind of how I feel about this. Like, yeah, it's not bad. Because, like, I don't actively seek out applesauce or... I'm not even crazy about apple pie, really. The only apple dessert that I go crazy for, which is funny, it's the only one, but it's also, like, in my top 3 donuts, might be my favorite, is an apple fritter.
Yeah.
But, that's because...
Loyal listeners know our stance on apple fritters.
It's the grease. Fry, baby, fry, dude. I'm trying to get that congealed goodness into my direct that straight into my bloodstream.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I'm kind of leaning towards 3.
Yeah.
How do you feel though?
Yeah, I would say 3, just because there's something. It's good, but it feels like there's something missing. You know.
Well, you're actually also allergic to apples, right?
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that makes sense. Yeah. It's important to point out our biases. Okay, we'll put that guy in 3, and we'll put that guy in the freezer. Guys, you freezing your Pop-Tarts?
Most people are not.
Should we heat any of these up? Are you still on the toaster pastry hype train? We should.
I was going to say, I think they should all be heated up. I think the apple turnover would be better heated up. I don't think it's going out of 3. We definitely have to heat up frosted cinnamon roll.
That's fine. That works for me. Should we break into a couple of these ramen snacks? I'm really eyeballing these.
Yeah.
So do we have one of each of the wavy noodles?
Yes, we have. We have a wavy red chili, a wavy.
Let's start with those.
Wavy soy sauce, and then we have the more noodle like soy sauce and noodle like red chili.
It's gonna be a good one. All right, we got it open
in one. Normally it takes us 40 takes.
Those are bigger pieces than I expected.
Oh, well, yeah.
Take a couple of these. So what flavor you said? Soy sauce? Okay. Smells really nice.
Ooh, it smells like... I mean, it smells more like fried.
Like potato-y.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm. Mmm.
Tastes like a...
Whoa.
Tastes almost like a French fry in a nice savory way.
Yeah, it tastes very potato-y.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Soy sauce flavor is it's very savory.
Mm-hmm.
It's not super salty. It's subtle in a good way. It's not absent. What does this say? Baby star? Oh my god. I hate when I'm reading the kanji
and the English
or when I'm reading
right?
the not kanji technically, the hiragana or whatever. And the English is right underneath. What does this say? Baby star. These are really good. Where did you say you got these?
These were from Safeway.
These are from Safeway?
Happened to be walking through Safeway and looked through their little international section.
Sometimes they got heat over there, man.
I've never seen these before, and so I snagged every single flavor I saw.
Mm.
Which was, 2 flavors, 4 textures.
That's quite nice. Those are probably going to be a 4 for me.
Yeah, I don't really see anything to keep it out of 4 for me. I'm really excited to try the red chili one now.
Yeah, me too. One more.
Really nice texture, too. It's kind of it's almost reminiscent of when people take the ramen packages and season it and then eat the dried ramen.
If you've ever eaten dry ramen, and they sell ramen that is just meant to be crushed and eaten raw.
Yeah, they sell snack ramen, yeah.
It's ramen. How's that? Joke, I'm shopping for my set.
It's
for
good.
My special.
It's almost there, yeah.
My Netflix special. That I won't be releasing until I get canceled. So if you guys could please go through all the podcasts, find the most problematic thing I said, cancel me so I could finally go on my canceled comedian tour. That's where the money is.
He could go on his he can go on his woke broke tour. His woke tour.
I'll be opening for Rob Schneider.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, the texture is terrific. It's the fancier, better version of what you're describing of eating the ramen packet with just crushed up with the seasoning. It's great texture, great flavor, great fried savory flavor from the soy sauce too. Love them. Think we should just get into those guys.
Yeah, their soy sauce.
Yeah.
The on the back, I should say that it says that they also the other 2 flavors that this product makes that's not the 2 that we have is a wasabi that's probably really good.
Oh, that'd be nice.
And a tonkotsu, which is probably gonna be the king of the pack. I muted there for a second because I thought I was gonna open it, but that's all right.
No, it's my turn to open one.
Go ahead.
These are ready to eat.
You know what this says right up here? It says Baby Star.
Dude, I'm literally going to smash my microphone into my skull so hard that it pierces through the back of my head. So this one is the texture is it's basically just like singles. The other one for the audio listeners, it was wavy. It was like a collection, a grouping of noodles.
This one looks closer to like the dried yakisoba noodles that you would get like on a salad or something. It's very like crispy fried noodles, but like single noodle strands, like Evan is saying, crispy, rather than a clump.
Uh-oh. Where'd the rest of them go? A little empty in the bag. That's okay.
These were $7 a bag. Not really, not really.
Okay, I was like, oh, patrons, please help us. I feel like that with these ones, it's the same fried flavor, but you get a little bit more of the soy sauce flavor.
Yeah.
It tastes like essentially the same. It's kind of a fun feeling to reach into, you know, it's like a little bag of worms.
Yeah, a little crispy worms, little sun-dried worms. You know, flavor-wise, I still like it. I like the other texture way more.
I agree.
I feel like because of that,
it's
these
easier
I might
too.
have to go into 3 territory.
Yeah.
But almost 4 because the flavor's good. But this one's just...
I agree.
The loose noodles is a little bit more... Or rather, it's a little less convenient than the noodle chips.
Yeah, I 100% agree. It's fun, but I prefer these for sure. I'm fine putting those in a 4 or a 3. Sorry, I forgot that I got paid to review these for a second.
Yeah, right. Thanks to Baby Star. Yeah, it still says on the Pop-Tart bags that, you know, either microwave them or freeze them.
I like how there's instructions too on how to freeze them.
Or toast them. Wait, microwave. Yeah.
For a freezer. It's like, I think I could probably figure that out.
Yeah.
I mean, people...
But how long do I put them in?
People have been freezing stuff for as long as there has been cold.
Whether they like it or not.
Yeah. Let's move on to, I think, another box of Pop-Tarts. I think the Boston cream. Are you wanting to heat these up or no? I mean, it's a Boston cream donut,
which typically are not eaten.
Typically, you're not eaten warm.
True. So I don't really feel like these ones need to be. I mean, the turnovers we probably should have heated up. We definitely have to heat up the frosted cinnamon
Yeah,
roll.
that's fine with me. Hey, if the Pop-Tarts police are here. First of all, do you have a warrant?
Yeah, for real.
Can't come into my house without a warrant. Second of all, why are you turning your body cam off? Why are the Pop-Tart police turning up their body cameras?
Oh, it smells like Boston cream. It's a little bit like not as vibrant yellow as the custard of a Boston cream donut, but it is a Pop-Tart. So, I mean,
take a small piece of this.
Yeah.
That's pleasant.
That is definitely the Boston cream flavor profile, I think.
I'm a fan of Boston cream. Am I a fan of cream? Yeah. Am I a fan of Boston? Yeah, probably. I've never been there. Most of what I hear about Boston is that the people are a little aggressive and maybe sometimes use words that they shouldn't
Do the accent.
Hey, I'm Ben Affleck. How do you like them apples?
There you go.
Is that pretty good? What's the big one that they say? Like fa? Like fa? How far? When you ask your friend from Boston to come visit and he wants to know how close you live. How far? These are nice.
If you're in Boston, you're watching this show right now. We're just joking. We're joking.
How dare they? Is that Boston? I don't know.
I like these. I like these more than the. I like these a lot more than the
I
apple.
think these are 4.
I think they're a 4 as well.
I think
That's
those
what I
are
was gonna
solid. Okay, what do we have? 3. This is the 3 zone. This is the 4 zone. So we'll put you in there.
Pretty good. Pretty damn good, lads.
More ramen then, I guess.
Red chili time?
Yeah, I think so. Why don't we do the small ones first, right? Because we're probably going to like those ones more.
These ones smell more like ramen. In a good way. He's transported. He's in the ramen zone.
I'm holding him in. I'm holding in the chip bag air.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when we used to do chip ghosts? When are we bringing that joke back? Guys, for other new listeners, we used to do a joke where we open a bag of chips and we'd say there was a spirit that's being released. That's why there's so much air in the bags. And we try to capture the spirit. Sometimes we would let it possess us. Sometimes we would just let it free it from purgatory. But
we have a lot of chip ghosts inside of us, yeah.
Yeah, we've collected a lot of spirits. All right. That's enough sniffing. Okay. You definitely knocked that out of my hand.
Yeah, that was sabotage on my part. Yeah.
Great flavor.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty immediate little spiciness to it.
This is good.
That's nice. Wow.
It almost reminds me of like Shin Ramyun. The red label Korean ramen.
Just
That's
red chili flavor.
Really good flavor.
Wow. Yeah, that tastes great. Spicy. I feel like there's like a little bit of a tang to them. And it's still got that fried like potatoey flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, manufactured by it's a company in Taiwan.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, read the stuff under it. Contains bioengineered food
Death
ingredients.
to America, Taiwan #1.
Could could cause cancer, but only in California, so we're fine.
Screw to USA, Taiwan #1. Guys, I'm really trying to fast line my canceling. So if you guys could please get on that. Good for them. This stuff is terrific.
Yeah, that's really, really tasty.
What are you feeling?
Even though it's loose, I still have a hard time not wanting to put it in 5.
I was gonna say
it's just not my. Well, maybe we put it in 4 just because I feel like I know that the next one is probably going to be a 5, unless the flavor is wildly different.
The thing stopping me is like I'm not like a super crazy huge fan of the looseness.
Yeah,
I don't like how there's like nothing in here.
Yeah,
but the taste and the flavor and the texture, aside from like how loose it is, I think it had a chance to be a 5. I think that its brother will be a 5, but this for me probably going to be a 4. Yeah. You down with that? 4?
Yeah, I think it's a 4. Oh yeah, I'm excited for these ones.
Okay, hold on.
Yep, go ahead. Clear your palate. Clear your palate. Clean your palate. Clear your palate.
Clear my palate for something that is the exact same flavor. I'll take one more. All right. What does that sound?
It's your cat.
Okay, guys. Wow. I haven't tried them yet. Let me kill my cat real quick. 1 sec. And you were saying, wow.
Yeah. I wanted to wait for you to eat it as well. The flavor is stronger on the chip too.
It's a little bloody. It did just go sideways and stab me in the bottom of my mouth. Yeah.
I was gonna say I wasn't getting the blood notes.
Yeah, the flavor is stronger.
These are not just
that's really nice.
Same flavor, different texture. The flavor is stronger.
Yeah.
This is a resounding 5.
These are strong 3.5.
Yeah.
No, these are really good.
Ooh. Man, that's good.
I knew we were gonna like them. I love stuff like this, dude.
The texture's so good too. Oh man, I really want to try the tonkatsu and the wasabi. Honestly, I mean, the more of these, the better.
Oh yeah.
Maybe skip the loose noodles unless you're like putting it on something. Like maybe it'd be a good topping for something. But
no, I don't think. I mean, I don't think you should skip them at all. I mean, I really like them. I like the other ones, the other texture more, but the loose noodles are still fun. I think that there are people that might even prefer them.
Oh, oh, spoke too soon. Hey, it's on me.
Okay. Let me clear my palate.
Okay. And then should we do maybe the last cinnamon roll, or you want to do one more savory cinnamon roll and then the main event?
Well, the main event right now is the snack news.
That's right.
All right, taste buds. It's time for the snack news. And what a lot of news I have for you today. She's in to superstition. It's not snack news. There are a lot of things happening in the ice cream world. Kellogg's releasing a Frosted Flakes ice cream. Cereal milk with bits of Frosted Flake. Oh, excuse you. Get your own notes.
I'm trying to sneak peek.
Kellogg's also releasing corn pops. Kellogg's also releasing corn pops ice cream. And they are releasing 3 Eggo waffle ice creams. Eggo waffle blueberry, Eggo buttery maple, and Eggo chocolatey chip. But that's not all. No. Eggo also releasing Eggo ice cream sandwiches. 2 Eggo waffles. You can look this time. 2 Eggo waffles with ice cream in the middle.
That is crazy.
The first one, the ice cream is going to be blueberry flavored. They're also releasing a buttery maple flavor and a chocolatey chip flavor. But that's not all. No.
This is a musical episode.
Rice Krispies is releasing a Rice Krispie Treats ice cream and 3 Rice Krispie Treat ice cream sandwiches in original flavor, strawberry flavor, and triple chocolate flavor.
This is crazy.
Bro, we're swimming in ice cream today. And Rolled Gold Pretzels are releasing a Doritos Cool Ranch flavor.
Huh.
I don't know if that'll be different from their ranch flavor. I would hope so. I hope it'll be a little bit cooler.
Is it normal or is it tiny twists? Is it like the thin ones?
Pretzel twists.
Oh, the actual twists.
Yeah,
Okay,
pretzel
I see.
twists. Also, Post Malone collabed with Oreo to release a new limited edition Post Malone Oreo flavor. It's going to be Salted Caramel Kick. It is the first time they have done a double cream swirl for the cookie. It is the 2 flavors of the swirl are salted caramel and shortbread. There are also 1 chocolate cookie and 1 golden cookie. Yeah, so the flavor of the Oreos, golden Oreo, normal Oreo, and the swirl is the first time they've done 2 different flavors in a swirl. It's salted caramel and shortbread. Very exciting. Post Malone, great work. Can't wait to try them. Simply Juice released a new Simply Grape. I feel like that's something that should have been out for a while.
Yeah.
Dot's Homestyle Pretzels releasing a barbecue flavor. The Nashville Hot Cheetos are back on the shelves for a limited time. If you want to go and get your hands on that.
We tried those, right?
We did try those, I believe, yeah.
I don't even remember what they taste like.
Like Nashville Hot Chicken. A&W released a cotton candy flavored. A&W released a root beer flavored cotton candy.
Oh.
A root beer flavored cotton candy. Let's see. Hai Chu releasing a new getaway mix. It's going to be mango chamoy, mai tai, and yuzu lime. My cat's taking a big old shit right next to me. Yeah, hopefully he's just going pee. Jack Link's released a Duo's flavor original / teriyaki. Okay. Hopefully my cat's not taking a big old stinky poo. We should have kept him locked up. Oh, this is going to be great. I'm going to wait. Fucking stinks, dude. It stinks. We locked him in my room and we let him out and he took a huge shit, dude. Oh my, hold on. All right, guys, sorry about that. We had to evacuate the building. There was a nuclear bomb that detonated pretty much right next to me. We're at ground zero here. So I had to set up a fan to waft out the mushroom cloud. But there were a couple more things that I had left to read for the snack news. I don't remember if I've already read this, so I might have to edit this if it's a double A. But Jack Link's Duos original / teriyaki flavor. This released in like a batch of 3, and for some reason I didn't hear of it as a batch of 3. You know,
You heard about the first 2.
like one at a time, basically. Last but not least, and yes, this is exciting. This is crazy. Cinnamon Toast Crunch releasing a Totino's Pizza Roll flavor Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. It is going to be limited edition. The only way to get it, there are going to be 1,000 copies available for free. Can I read? There are going to be 1,000 copies available for free at cinnamon-toast-crunch.com starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, January 28th. So go stake your claim, boys. You know I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be getting a box, and we're going to review it on this podcast. That's it for the snack news. Oh, boy, yes. Yes. I love my cat. My cat, please let me out. Please let me out, please. And we let him out, and he's like, thank God. Now it's time for diarrhea. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Last time on diarrhea. So we heat up one of the frosted cinnamon roll Pop-Tarts. Hopefully it's still warm.
It's still warm.
Dig into this bad boy right here. Oh, it's a little toasty on this end. I'll give you that. I'll give you the toasty end, since you're the one that did all the work heating it up.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to take a little piece.
Smells really good.
It smells great. Yeah, it smells like a Cinnabon.
The inside definitely does taste like the inside of a cinnamon roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cinnamon roll flavor side down, dude.
Uh-oh.
That's going to be a mess.
I kind of wish the... Wow, yeah, the inside is great. I kind of wish the frosting was like a little bit stronger.
I agree.
It tastes really good, though. I mean, especially as a Pop-Tart.
I'm going in on a non-toasted piece. So, the filling is pretty good. It's pretty spot on.
Especially when we heat it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
I think the only issue is that I'm missing the fluffiness of the actual bread of a cinnamon roll.
Yeah,
it's interesting getting like a crispy version of a cinnamon roll. The taste is good. The texture is just not...
It's not as satisfying.
It's not as satisfying. I think...
I put it up there with the Boston cream, though, for me.
Yeah, I think it's still, because of the flavor of the filling alone, it's probably still got to be a 4. It's pretty tasty.
It's pretty good. Little palate cleanse.
It's kind of growing on me more the more I eat it, too.
Oh. How many cat poop particles are sitting on top of that water? Just wafting through the air. It's a food podcast. But let's get into these. The Lay's all dressed.
Lay's all dressed?
It's been long enough. It smells great. Oh, you're still eating.
This is interesting. Yeah, I'm trying to go through this.
Okay.
I do really like it.
What's interesting? All the best
Read that little blurb up there.
in one bite. Lay's flavors. All the best Lay's flavors in one bite. Huh?
I don't think that they know what all dressed is here in America.
I don't think that's how they should market it, because it's like all the best Lay's flavors in one bite. Like barbecue sauce and tangy and sour cream and onion. It's like, it's not really what all dressed is. And also, all the best Lay's flavors You'd have to have dill pickle there.
You'd have to have habanero.
Kettle cooked habanero.
Mm-hmm.
Kettle cooked Cajun spice as well
Mm-hmm.
was phenomenal. Those were two definite highlights of the year. Last year, speaking of last year, guys, we are still doing our best to get that snack of the year episode out for 2024 by the end of January. So that's going to be for patrons only. So stay tuned on Patreon. We're going to try to get that out by the end of the month. Keep your eyes peeled. All right.
They smell really good.
Yeah. Those are good. Those are real good.
Okay.
It's not as good as the Ruffles all dressed.
No, but I think it's better than the kettle.
It's the
all dressed.
kettle Lay's all dressed.
Because the chip is thinner.
The thinness makes you get more
flavor.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh, that's good.
It's tangy, a tiny bit sweet, very savory. You do get that kind of like oniony flavor.
That's good.
Oh, I just died in your arms tonight. What's happened to me? Must have been something you said. Yeah, these are. I see the audio lines. You go to me. These are terrific. Yeah, I mean these are
a 5.
These are a 5. Yeah, all dressed to the gills with some very impressive flavors. Dressed to impress.
That's good. Especially when you get a really seasoned chip. He ate it all in one bite.
Wow. You got to keep these around, guys.
Yeah, just don't get rid of them.
These blow basic Lay's barbecue sauce flavor out of the water.
Not even close. Get rid of Lay's barbecue sauce. Put all dressed there. And now it's time for the main event.
Where do you think the expression blown out of the water comes from? Is it like a naval combat
Blows
thing?
it out of the water? Yeah, probably. That'd be my imagination.
Cool. All right.
Crack the code.
What does it say on the back? But it smells great. These are the Doritos Golden Sriracha, baby. Tangy and sweet. And it says, ooh, a little bit of piece of chip on the mic.
Oh, no.
This bold twist on Sriracha is pure gold. I love the packaging. I love the bag. All right, one more palate cleanse.
It does smell very similar to like the haunted sriracha or whatever they did, like the scary sriracha that couple of Halloweens ago.
That was pretty good.
It doesn't smell quite as strong. So I think this is definitely supposed to be like a, I don't know, like a blend.
Maybe not as spicy. I'm guessing. That'll be my guess. Oh wow.
Still a really good sriracha flavor. Sweeter and tangier than I was expecting in a good way.
In a great way. And it's got that like a little bit of not very spicy. I think the sweetness and the tanginess kind of cancels that out. But it kind of reminds me of, there's like a mustardiness vibe that reminds me of the Doritos mustard chips, just a little bit.
Yeah, I see that. These are great.
Doritos, more often than not, does not disappoint. And these are a great example of that.
I was just having a conversation with one of my buddies at work.
Mm-hmm.
And because they actually put these in our break room. And I was like, I can't eat it yet. I'm doing it on the pod.
Save it for the pod.
And he was like, Doritos rarely misses. And I was like, yeah,
that's the truth.
I was like,
that's the truth.
That's what we've been saying too. I think it's my favorite chip brand. Hate to say it.
These are,
or do I?
So good. This is why we do it.
They just get it, man. Doritos just gets it.
They do. Wow. Wow. Man, oh man. That was very good. I love those.
A solid 3.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely going in 5.
Really good balance. Not too sweet, not too tangy, not too spicy. Just well-rounded overall.
It's perfect. Those are perfect. And great packaging. Very eye-catching. Doritos, I'm impressed. Let's just say I'm impressed. You've got my attention.
Yeah, you got our attention.
Now let's see if you can hold it.
Yeah.
You are the worst hype man, dude.
Let's see if you can hold it.
You need to work on being a better goon.
A goon?
Yes, I say, let's see if you can hold it. You go, yeah, let's see if you can hold it.
We're co-pilots here. I'm not a goon.
You're a goon. All right, guys, what a great episode it has been. Make sure that you go out and try the Doritos Tangy Golden Sriracha. Phenomenal chip. And the Lay's All Dressed as well. Even if you tried the kettle variant when that was around, I think you'll be surprised by the thin version. It's pretty flavorful.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. And keep your eyes peeled. We got these at Safeway. These Baby Star crunchy ramen snacks, especially the red chili flavor. Very, very tasty. Very tasty. And if you like Pop-Tarts, check out the Frosted Cinnamon Roll and the Boston Cream Donut. That's been the Snack Roundup. Guys, I've been your host, Devin.
And I've been your host, Gabe.
This has been the Super Tasters Podcast. And one last shout out to all of our Patreon supporters, Tape Master, Lesbrit, KG, Ma Clearly Awesome, and the Pickler. $5 a month on patreon.com/Super Tasters Podcast if you want to support us. Gabe, take it away. And make it real funny.
Remember to be a good goon for your boys.
I'm so glad that goon hasn't taken on any new meanings in the last couple of years.
I was going to say gooner, but
come on. Let's go goon, buddy.
Let's go goon. Goon with your boys. Goon with your brothers.